Hi everyone, welcome back to our machine learning sessions. This is your Akim Yagantishwardu. Please subscribe our channel for further updates on machine learning and data science topics. And we'll continue with the diabetes project. In the previous session, I given the basic introduction, what kind of problem is diabetes project and what are the minimum requirements for the diabetes project. So here we know diabetes project is supervised learning classification problem. Learning classification problem. Now, as I am showing one data set, right? These are the different features and it is a supervised learning. So we know all these terms in the previous session, and this is our output label, and these are the features, and this is a label. Label is nothing but final outcome, whether the patient is affected with diabetes or not. So now, how to read my diabetes dataset. In this session, we are going to discuss how to read my file in pandas data frame. So basic operations on pandas data frame, we are going to discuss in this session. First of all, go to my folder where this file is there. So this is my file, diabetes India file. Just see the properties, what kind of file it is. If you see, this is a comma separated value file. Just open with Notepad or Notepad++. So what exactly comma separated value file means? Each column value is separated with comma, so it is called as comma separated value file. First check what kind of data set it is. So it is a CSV file. CSV file. So comma separated value file. Comma separated value file. Each value is separated with comma, so it is called as comma separated value file. Then, so how to read this CSV file? This CSV file. CSV file. So in Python packages called as pandas, we are having one concept called as read CSV function. Read CSV function. So we can read this CSV file. It will construct a data frame. So I will show you what exactly data frame, what are the basic operations we can do on data frame in today's session. So first of all, open command prompt. So command prompt. If you want, you can save all your programs in particular location. Just open your Jupyter notebook. I explained how to open Jupyter Notebook and how to install Jupyter Notebook. Many of my sessions, I'm going to use Jupyter Notebook. If you are working with PyCharm or Visual Studio Code, you can open that and you can write these programs and you can execute it. Jupyter space notebook to open Jupyter Notebook. And in case if pandas or scikit-learn, if any of packages not exist in your system, very simple command, right? So already explained how to install any Python packages, pip install pandas. For example, if pandas is not exist in your system, if you wanted to install pandas, pip install pandas. So Jupyter notebook is opened. Here you are able to see new option, right? Click on notebook. So click on notebook. Here, if you wanted to save your notebook with a new name, let us say class diabetes classification use case. Classification project. Diabetes classification project. And so maybe I want to add my name. I can add, means whatever the name, if you want, you can give your name, so that just I am adding this is the project which is done by me. So just I have added Akem Yaganteshwar to diabetes classification process. And here, so you are seeing this Jupyter notebook, right? These are called as cells where you are going to write your Python program. And if you wanted to add multiple cells, you can click on this plus symbol. If you wanted to delete any cell, you can click on this. And here I wanted to add some headers, something like diabetes prediction, diabetes prediction by Akyam Yaganteshwarudu. So just I wanted to give some header. So then I can give header here. You need to choose markdown. So then you can add the headers here. And so for this project, for all the imports, all the packages, I can write in one cell. So instead of writing all the imports in different places, you can write all the packages. Currently for reading CSV, I require only pandas. If you need any other packages, you can add all those packages in this cell. Import, how to import any packages, import keyword, import pandas. Usually we are going to rename the packages by using as keyword. But if you go through any tutorials or in many places, you can see pandas is renamed as PD. We can also follow the same rules, import pandas as PD. So what I am doing here is I am renaming that package as PD. And whenever if I wanted to use that package, I can use as PD. Means I can use PD instead of pandas. And in pandas, so this is how to run this cell is there is an option, run option, or you can also use shift enter to run that cell. So I can use that run button, or you can use shift plus enter, shift plus enter also, which will run your shell. And if I wanted to create a new shell, use plus symbol. And here I know mine is a CSV file, right? Reading CSV file. How to read CSV file. In order to read a CSV file in pandas, there is one function called as read underscore CSV. In pandas, there is one function called as read underscore CSV. Here I need to provide the path of the file. Path of the file. So while reading CSV file, for read underscore CSV, you need to provide your path. Here I am mentioning my path. So I'm going to give my path. When you are going to work in your system, wherever that CSV file is there, right? You need to store, load that CSV file. So whatever the CSV file I'm downloading, so just download it. If you search Google or Kaggle, there also you can find that diabetes file. Just do Google search like this diabetes India CSV file. You can find in a Google or GitHub. So PIMA Indian diabetes data set data.diabetes.csv file. So many places you can find. Just go here and you can download this file. Or if you want to download from GitHub also you can download it. So just download this file, same data set, whatever I am using the same data set, you can find pregnancies, glucose, blood pressure, skin thickness, insulin, BMI, diabetes pedigree function, age and outcome. So once after downloading, it will be downloaded in downloads or you can place in some folder. So now I am placing in D drive files location. So D drive files location. And in this files location, what is the file name? So file name is diabetesindia.csv with full extension you need to give. So with full extension you need to give while reading the file. So Please remember here I am giving my path. When you are going to work, you need to mention your path. So wherever you are going to download that file and you are going to place in that particular location, right? You need to mention that path, not my path. So just take care of that. And once if you read your CSV file, it will store it as a data frame. It is going to store that as a data frame. So it will store that as a data frame. Even I can give some meaningful name, data frame underscore diabetes. So which will indicate it is a diabetes data frame. So what is data frame? Just I will execute, then you can see it is nothing but a table like structure. If you have more understanding of SQL or databases, there we are calling a table, right? Rows and columns format. Similarly, it will create a table format. If you see here, if I print this df underscore diabetes, you can see a table like structure. So just I will take a snap of this and I will tell what exactly here rows and columns represent. So see here, so see here, uh, it is table like structure and these are the rows. So row 1, row 2, up to 768 records are there. And these are the columns. These are the columns. Out of these are the our features. And this is the final outcome, that is label, which is simple table like structure. So which is simple table like structure, which is having rows and columns, but it is more powerful than our simple table. So why it is more powerful? Maybe if you follow me later, I will upload multiple sessions on pandas data frame. There you can understand how this data frame is more useful than our simple table. You can understand. So this is my data frame, df underscore diabetes. And so this is my data frame, right? And if I want to know how many records, there is a function called as shape. Totally 768 records and 9 columns. So out of 9 columns, 8 columns are the input features and 1 column is my label. And if I wanted to print first 5 records, there is a function called as head function, which will display the top 5 records. And if I wanted to see the last 5 records, there is a function called as tail, which will display the last 5 records. And if I wanted to display only first record, dot head of 1. So which will display only top 1 record. And if I wanted to display some fifth to eighth record, if I wanted to display some fifth to eighth record, so then I can use so something 2 to 10 or 2 to 8, whatever you wanted to display, you can display those many records. So you can display some intermediate records. I wanted to see what are the all the column names. What are the all the column names? Dot columns. Dot columns. You can see all the columns available in your data set. Here I am discussing simple definition of what is pandas data frame and how your diabetes data set, how many records in your diabetes data set. But complete explanation of pandas data frame, when I am going to discuss about pandas, I will discuss complete pandas data frame. So here just I am discussing about simple uh, Means what diabetes data set consists of and how to read our diabetes data set. And so like this, there will be some simple explanation and how to read your CSV file. So in order to read your CSV file, read underscore CSV function, which will construct a pandas data frame. On top of this pandas data frame, how to divide a train test set or how to construct our model, we'll discuss in the upcoming sessions. Thanks everyone. So please stay tuned for further updates and subscribe our channel so that you will get all the updated uploads.